Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Ken. Time for another pocket dump deconstruction. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. It's Saturday, or what I'm starting to call my one-day vacation. Saturday, June 25th, 2016. I always give the date, even though I know most of you will be watching this months, years from now. Hopefully years from now. We do this every single day. We talk first, I fill my pockets as much as possible. You know, believe it or not, that's why every pair of pants has 4 pockets. That's not counting the watch pocket. Yeah, back in the day, you put your pocket watch in that little right-handed pocket. And the reason they had so many pockets is because men filled them up. Believe it or not. Didn't start with pocket dump videos on YouTube. Didn't start with the locking knives. It was just something men did. And women too, now, obviously. So we talk about the pocket dumps because I love filling my pockets. And that's what we're doing today. What you see in front of you, that's what I'm filling my pockets with this Saturday. You know, on the weekend, I'm kind of embarrassed, but not embarrassed. You know, the fact of the matter is, I sit my big butt down and flip around and just refuse to do anything on Saturday. And then it gets around 4 o'clock, and I go, I got work to do. I need to get outside. I need to do some things. And that's why these videos are always later on the weekends. It's just I'm laying around. So let's talk about what I filled my pockets with. You see it right there. I filled my pockets with these, my usual keychain knife, medium knife, larger knife. Threw all my stuff on my desk. Made it look all pretty so I could take a picture to post on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken. That's my Instagram, at Keith Kevin Ken. You can come join me. It's simple to do. I post at least 4 knife-related pictures each and every day. Starts early in the morning with my first cup of coffee, and then it goes right before I go to bed. Took this picture, posted it on Instagram. Turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video, and now it's time to touch all of this stuff and play with it. The watch for today is my Apple Watch with all this new software and everything that Apple just talked about. The Apple OS 2. It's a lot faster, kind of fun again. So I'm playing around with my Apple Watch. On the weekend, my cigars are always big. This one is long. Usually they're big and thick with a big ring size. This is the Cohiba Lancheros. Oh man, every time I look at my box of Lancheros, once it hits halfway full, I'm ready to find another box. Oh, I just love that. It's a nice, smooth smoke. Just a nice, it makes you feel luxurious when you're smoking the Cohiba Lanchero. The coin today, let me get some shade on it. It's weird, you know. This coin today is the Britannia from 1998. I was thinking this weekend I'll just do the Britannias in recognition of Britain and UK and everything that they're going through. Whether you're for it or against it, they are going through some stuff. That is my silver coin that I always carry, a 1-ounce silver coin in my pocket for good luck. The wallet is an old Coach wallet. We call it vintage here on this channel because it's YouTube. It's a vintage Coach wallet. And then, of course, today it's all about the vodka. Man, I'll tell you, I don't know about you guys. I just like filling my pockets with stuff. I love having this in my pocket. I just do. Doesn't mean I'm taking swigs all through the day. It's just I love it. You know, when you empty your pockets, I go to my friend's house or someplace else and I empty my pockets, put it on their coffee table or an end table. You know, that's what, at least the older men that I hang out, that's what we do to get comfortable. And then we start talking about what everyone has because, you know, we all stuffed them in the morning because we knew we would talk about them. And usually someone breaks out the glasses and we all pour our own personal stuff where we share. Hey, as you get older, we call that fun, all right? That's just what we do. We've been working hard for a long time. We continue to work hard to earn the money, so we want to have man fun when we get a chance to. Now let's talk about the knives. The keychain knife is the man bug. You know, I want to get more man bugs for variety. I'm really loving it. I did get a SUS, one of the new SUS 10 bugs. Is it SUS 10? I'm sorry, you guys. I did get a new bug, and we'll talk about the new knives that Spyderco has with the new blades. And I just blanked on them. We'll talk about that later. But this is the man bug. I really love it. You guys know, just it's a little bit thicker than the Spyderco ladybug. Little wider blade. VG10 steel. 1.95 inches. FRN. Black FRN scales. Fiberglass reinforced nylon scales. I love it. It has the jimping on this little knife. I'll tell you, if you have not picked up one of these little Spyderco knives, believe me, yes, they're little, very light, especially with the FRN scales, very light. That backlock is very strong, very strong. And these mighty little knives, when you put them in your hand, remember, fat Michelin Man hands, they really feel comfortable of this size. They really do. Especially when you have, for me, I have my keys, my keychain. And so that gives you a little extra grip as well. I really like this knife. It's the little small utility knife that doesn't scare anyone. Really doesn't. Makes them think you got it out of a Cracker Jack box. Do they still sell Cracker Jacks? No one gets scared of a little knife like this. But I'll tell you, sharp as hell. VG10 steel, and it really gets a lot of things done. The medium knife is the Reeve Sebenza small Sebenza 21 with raindrop Damascus blade. I have several Damascus blades, several raindrop Damascus blades. I have to tell you, this is the best raindrop Damascus blade that I have. It's on the carbon fiber inlaid small Sebenza 21. This is a Blade HQ exclusive. You can only get it new at Blade HQ. I really love it. Like all of the Reeve inlays, that means it has 3 strips right here on shiny titanium. He shines up his titanium for the inlays. You see the 3 strips, 2 on the show side, 1 on the lock side. I love how he keeps the lock by itself, still with that raw titanium. I really love it. Of course, with that blade, 2.9-inch blade, it just really looks nice. Of course, titanium liners, that wonderful craftsmanship from Reeve, blue highlights on it. I really love this knife. This is a great gentleman's folder that can really get some work done as well. And then, man, I can't even imagine. You know, friends of mine keep telling me that they're in places that don't allow automatic knives. And I'll tell you, I don't know what I do. A lot of times I spend a lot of my time watching television, going through the internet, doing whatever I can, flipping a lot of my automatic knives. I really love them. Of course, you guys know I love my Microtech knives. This is the Microtech Ultratech. Really like that mustard green, if there's such a color. Little stiff coming back. This is, of course, out the front for obvious reasons. It's double action out the front. That means you push this knob, it goes out. You pull it, it retracts. A lot of the Microtechs sometimes get a little stiff as they're coming out. Coming back in. What I love about them, though, is when you need them, they're there. Okay? They're never stiff going out. It's always coming back in. And that's cool, because if someone's coming at you, you want it flying out there. Aluminum scales. Man, I love it. Especially with that tanto blade. All of mine, see, that one didn't even come out. Whenever that happens, you just pull it. It'll get back on track. The other thing, and I'm not going to show it to you, with these out the fronts from Microtech, if you have something in front of it that's, for instance, if I put it towards my desk, I'm not going to do it, and then let it go out, it won't engage. It would do what it just did. Now that is a rare thing where you try to flip it out and it doesn't go out. That's the first time for this knife that that's happened to me. But it will do that. That means if it accidentally fires off in your pocket, that resistance, it will not continue and penetrate through if you catch it right before it's going out. So if I held it like this, I still get stabbed, but it wouldn't extend all the way. But you did see that it did misfire, and what I did was pull it, and it got back on track. And it's fine now. The Ultratech, the Microtech Ultratech, is just a wonderful knife. 3.4-inch blade. My steel is LMAX steel, but I've seen it run the gamut. S30V, S35VN, and other steels as well. I really, really love it. The other thing about the Ultratechs, when you pick them up, they come in so many different flavors, different colors, different blade types. They now have a series of Ultratechs that have Star Wars themes, which are interesting to say the least. A lot of custom. Man, I wish I had that custom money. Man, oh man, oh man. They are just beautiful custom Ultratechs. Anyway, that's the big one. It's my automatic out the front from Microtech, the Microtech Ultratech with its LMAX 3.4-inch tanto blade. I'm really loving it. That is the picture that I took and posted on Instagram. That's right, at Keith Kevin Ken. Don't forget, you can join it. Follow the feed. Also, don't forget to like this video. Thumb it up. I read them every single day. When they pop up, I'm reading them. I don't get back to you as much, but as fast as I'd like. But I will get back to you. But please, that keeps me going. I can't even tell you how much that keeps me going. I really can't. That's what I put on Instagram, but this ain't Instagram. Nope, this is the Keith Kevin Ken channel. Oh man, I should have brought out the other one, but I didn't. This is a knife called the Spyderco Dyad Jr. The Dyad Jr. This is a sprint run. Remember, Spyderco sprint runs are knives that are limited to usually 1,000 knives or less. Sometimes they'll make a little bit more, a little bit less, but usually 1,000 knives or less, and then they're gone. This is a discontinued knife, so you'll have to get it on the secondary market. The Dyad is a very special knife coming from Spyderco that I really like. 2 blades, a serrated blade on one end and a regular plain blade on the other. VG10 steel. Both of them two double locked knives. And what happens is when you press this lock, this lock operates this knife. And you press this one, it operates this knife. It's a real nice, with that FRN scales, what a nice sprint run. It really is a good knife to just drop into your pocket. Actually, it doesn't have a lanyard because of all the stuff going on underneath. This is how you really use it. You pick which one you want. Do you want the serrated, or do you want the plain edge? Now, and so you use it like this. You feel the blade, but it really isn't that bad. Now, this is the junior. These really come in two sides. I have another sprint run of the larger size Dyad. Again, really a nice piece. And then there is a micro Dyad. The entire length is like this length. Okay, that's the body of it, with the smaller blades coming out of it. So it comes in three sizes. This is the sprint run for the junior. It feels like you can like use them both at the same time or something, but no. You put one of them away and then you have the other one. This is the knife that got away because I really wanted to just drop it into my pocket as a medium knife. And in fact, up until right before I took the picture for Instagram, this was going to be the medium knife, and that was going to be the knife that got away. And I have a gathering of friends later tonight that I'm going to see, so I put in the fancier blade. They would have loved to see the Dyad Junior too, but I think that is the fancier blade, the Chris Reeve carbon fiber inlaid. There you have it, folks. These are the knives. The Spyderco Dyad Junior knife that got away. By the way, each of those blades are 2.4 inches. Each of them, the serrated and the plain edge on the Spyderco Dyad Junior. Hey, you guys. I hope you're having a great, great day. Actually, I hope you're having a perfect day. Don't forget to thumb this up. Don't forget also to subscribe. If you've been watching but you haven't subscribed, hit that subscriber button. We're trying to reach 1,000 new subscribers. When we do, we're just going to have a big Spyderco celebration. We're going to go over 400 different Spyderco knives. And I'm going to have to do a bunch of homework. But I'm excited about it. So that's two big Pelican cases, one 1600 Pelican case and one 1550. So once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're making our way up there. Once we hit it, it's a celebration. Really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you very much for giving me so much of your precious time. I know how precious it is. You guys have a perfect day. And hey, keep your pockets full. Seriously, it's fun. Keep your pockets full. Goodbye.